We already performed our treatment up through the neck area, the column coming upward. Now I'm going to work on the area under the chin, and I do it in a couple different ways. I'll continue that column from the trachea that we marked and come straight up the chin. Underneath the chin there's probably a good 4 or 5 columns that we'll use that mark the width of the cartridge, the shot that we're using. So what I'll start with in the chin area, I'll make sure their head's tilted back a little bit, right there, and I'm basically going to be going from the edge of the, kind of where the neck and chin kind of meet, coming up until I get to the sternum, to the masseter, the jawbone. I don't want to be really working over that bone. It's going to be very uncomfortable for people. So you want to kind of feel it with your finger as you're coming up, and you'll just notice where it is. You can always make a mark across the lower portion of the jaw, but it's pretty obvious in most people where that jawline is. You don't want to be doing shots over it. Once you get to that area, they'll let you know if it starts feeling a little more discomfort. So we start basically by putting the cartridge on the side of the neck, right underneath the neck of the chin, and we just start coming up the chin in small little increments. You may not get 25 full shots in the length. We're getting closer to the jawline now, I can tell. As I start coming up, I kind of angle the cartridge or the handle to line up with the cartridge or the line of the jaw. Are you feeling that a little bit? Mm-hmm. She's starting to feel a little bit more as we get closer to this jawbone, which is right here. And so I'm just going to work my way backwards now from the top of that down to where we started in the jaw, underneath the chin. You feel that? Not as much, right? As we get closer to that jawbone, the masseter, she's going to feel a lot more. But I'm just working my way back down with the same 25 shots. We've got about 5 more to go here. It's okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm just stopping every once in a while, looking to see if there's enough gel on the area and how red it's getting. And I'm just going to finish the last 5 coming back up that same column. Again, I'm trying to get 25 shots in that little area in a vertical direction. Alright, and we can move the gel, and as I move the gel, you can feel a little bit of heat there. Now, I'm going to position the cartridge and come up the second column. So it's a further column out to the side, kind of a column that followed the path of the last time we came up the trachea on the neck. Then I'm going to do one right underneath the chin, and then complete that on the opposite side. Once I'm done with those vertical directions up and down, I'll take the cartridge, the handle and cartridge, and I'll perform shots straight across the chin in a horizontal position. So this ends up being close to 50 shots from basically back here where their jawbone ends, the arch of it. It might be 25 shots up to the middle, and then another 25 shots around this way. This way you're creating a good matrix or a blend of vertical and horizontal positions or directions with the cartridge shot. And so I'll show you what that looks like right now. Trying to position this in the vertical direction, but placing the shots coming across the chin horizontally. Again, starting lower and just working my way up, making sure that that cartridge lines are above the top of the larynx or the voice box that we marked. And I'll continue all the way up to the center of this chin. I usually stop at the center and then start on the other side and come back up to the center once I've completed the vertical and horizontal directions.